Well, here we are. And if you paid attention yesterday, you saw the clip I posted. I said that Luka Doncic should be in talks to be MVP this year. Well, posted that video yesterday. I had SGA, Doncic, and Jokic. 1, 2, 3. I mean, all I know is that Luka must have seen my reel because he went off for 60 last night in Miami. Something funny about it, though, he went to the free throw line 19 times. I'm not hearing anybody complain about him going to the free throw line 19 times. But SGA goes 7 times, and it's a national crisis. But whatever. Just goes to show you, if you're going to win the MVP, you got to get to the free throw line. But man, 60 points on a back-to-back, on the road. That's pretty impressive. That is pretty impressive. So Doncic should be... Doncic? I can't ever say that right. Luka should definitely be in the MVP talk, I think, after last night. And I think we got to throw Wemby in there too. I left Wemby out, but maybe even move Wemby to 3. So SGA, Luka, Wemby at this point. I don't know. Those are my thoughts. But congrats to Luka on the 60 piece. That's incredible. And just a huge performance by him. And I still, every time he does something like this, I just still can't believe Dallas traded him. So congrats to Dallas on that trade. Good work. Good work. Also, man, other reason I think Luka, and this is what the MVP is, most valuable player of the league, right? If Luka wasn't on the Lakers would not be in this position in the West. They wouldn't be talked about having a chance to win a championship if it wasn't for Luka. So they would be on the outside looking in as a play-in team possibly without him. So another reason he should be in the MVP talks. Same with the other guys I've talked about. SGA. If there's no SGA, the Thunder aren't in those talks either to win a championship. Wemby and the Spurs, Jokic and the Nuggets. I mean, and interesting, they're all from the West. The West has outperformed the East in the last however many decades for whatever reason. I know we've got Boston and the Cavs and the Heat, and they've won some championships in the last few decades, but the West has just been moving and crushing people. I would like to go look and see as far as MVP goes, though, what that looks like as far as MVP winners coming out of the East or the West. But this year, I just feel like everyone's talking about the West, and you've got 4 potential guys who could win the MVP, and I feel like they probably will finish in the top 4, all from West teams. So that's interesting. I'm not sure what that means, but that's what we got. But man, Luka, congrats. 60 points. And also in that same game, LeBron James ties the record for most games ever played in the NBA. He ties Robert Parrish for the most games played, so he plays one more. He's got that. He's got the scoring record. I mean, the Lakers are moving right now. They're rolling. They are rolling. And at the right time, too. And I definitely questioned the hire of JJ Redick. I mean, it's tough. You go from he was hosting a podcast to coaching the LA Lakers without any real coaching experience. And so that's incredible, especially a head coaching experience. And so that's incredible for JJ. Congrats. I mean, and this is when you want to start playing good. The Thunder are playing good too. They've won 9 in a row, I believe. Spurs are playing good. These teams are playing great going into the last 2 weeks of the regular season, 3 weeks of the regular season going into the playoffs. So playoffs are going to be exciting. I just hope everybody can stay healthy. That's my biggest thing with sports. I hate injuries. It's just way more fun when every team has their best players out there. And I wish and hope that J-Dub gets healthy and better and can join the Thunder before the playoffs. And I just hope everyone else stays healthy and gets healthy. Cade Cunningham for the Pistons with the collapsed lung, I hope that he can get back in and play in the playoffs. It's just not fun when you've got injuries. And that's for every sport. We saw it with the NFL this season with the Broncos. Bo Nix breaking his foot, So that's tough. So I hope there's no injuries. I hope everyone can stay healthy going into the playoffs. And I talk about the West because I just feel like a team who's going to win it this year is going to come out of the West. But Boston is good. Jaylen Brown, I got some comments that he should be in MVP talk. I don't disagree with that. Put him in the top 5. I mean, he's performed unbelievably this year. And so Jason Tatum is back for the Celtics. The East is okay. They'll be okay. And I mean, obviously last year, the Pacers kind of came out of nowhere and took the Thunder to 7 in the finals. So who knows? A lot of basketball left. There's a lot of what ifs with injuries and that kind of thing. But it is exciting when playoff basketball starts in the NBA. That's all I got for NBA. College basketball, we are in day 2 of the NCAA tournament. The first day was exciting. There weren't very many upsets, but there was a 12-5. I feel like there's always a 12-5 upset. High Point beat Wisconsin. So that was a good 12-5 win for a 12 team. It tends to happen. Duke had some troubles against Siena. Siena had Duke on the ropes up until the last 5 or 6 minutes of the game. I think Duke was down 14 at one point. They just were out getting out rebounded and just did not look like they were prepared. It almost looked like they were expecting to win and came out just expecting to win, not play hard, that kind of thing. And Siena, I mean, they did the best they could. Also interesting, Siena did not sub until the last minute of the game, which when I saw that at halftime that Siena had played all 5 players, the 5 starters, the first half, I thought that was crazy. Duke had a little scare. And then there were a bunch of blowouts, which I feel like is going to happen. I was shocked by Duke, but the top 12 teams, so all the number 1 seeds, the number 2 seeds, and the number 3 seeds, I feel like should just be rolling. And I think a 1 seed's going to win it this year. And we'll probably have 3 1 seeds in the Final 4. My questionable one is Duke. I just don't know after yesterday. Maybe they'll get their stuff together. I know they had a significant injury, but maybe they'll get it together. But I think 3 of the 4 1 seeds make it to the Final 4. Not sure if you saw this or not, but YouTube, they came out with their sports package this week. So you get 59 channels, and it's all the sports channels, and then, ABC, NBC, CBS. For $54.99 a month right now, they're running a special, $10 off a month. I'm looking at it over here, but regularly it's going to be $64.99. So $64.99 for 59 channels, or you pay the $82.99 and get 172 channels. I mean, for me, you're saving $18, right? I don't know. I mean, that's a tough thing to think about. I don't know what your thoughts are. I guess if I was a single dude or didn't have a family, I might just get the sports package. But when you have kids, you're married, you kind of need more channels. It's not that you need them, but it definitely helps. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. Is that price too high? $64.99 a month for 59 channels, and they're all the sports channels. Might be a good deal. So I don't know. Or you get all the channels, 172 channels. That's like the basic, not paying for all the extras, but $82.99 a month for 172 channels. Seems like the better deal to me. I mean, we're just going to keep that plan. I'm not going to switch to the sports plan. But I get it. I think it's great, especially like I said, if that's all you do is watch sports. But man, with a family, it's tough to just go with the sports package. But I do like that they rolled this out. I think it's a very good option for people. And it'll be interesting to see. I don't know that they necessarily release their numbers and their data, like how many people will sign up for that package, but that would be interesting to see. And I'm just curious. Obviously, we saw with YouTube TV over like at the beginning of football season how there were contract disputes with ABC. So there was no ABC or ESPN. You couldn't get those channels at the beginning of football season. And now here we are. YouTube TV releases a sports package. I'm just hoping that there's not another dispute like that where, you know, you buy this sports package and then you don't get Fox. So you would get no Fox Sports for a certain amount of time or whatever. I know the ESPN and the ABC thing, that contract, I think it was 4 years they extended or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm just curious and just thinking through all that too. Like, just hopefully that does not happen. So that was some big news. I'm not sure how many people actually noticed it or even saw it, but YouTube TV has announced a sports package for $64.99 a month, 59 channels. Maybe it's worth it, maybe it's not. I don't know. We'll be sticking with the regular one, 172 channels for $82.99 a month. That's all I got for you today. It's Friday. I'm not going to make this long. So enjoy the weekend. Be safe. Be kind. Have fun. If you're coaching youth sports, encourage those kids. Teach them something new. And if you're a parent not coaching, cheer your kids on this weekend at games. Don't coach them from the sideline. Nobody likes that. If you're not the head coach or the coach, if you're the parent, just cheer. Enjoy. See ya.